All right, man. Earlier today, it's midnight right now, but earlier today, man, we talked about NuxTaku a little bit, and we talked about Jack Doughty. And shout out to the Discord because they submitted some more stuff about these too. And so first, we're gonna talk about Nux because I'm familiar with NuxTaku. Like I actually used to watch him, like a source of entertainment, like many years ago. Which yeah, he is edgy. He had the dark humor, but back in the day, I was cool with that, and then started going a little too much, and so I was like, yeah, it's not for me. Earlier we talked about how he talked about Tyga, and so this is a video breaking down Nux, and I guess he just has gotten worse as time has gone on. I'm not too sure, but let's go ahead and check this video out. The Nux Taco situation is crazy. I'm not too sure what this is referring to, but I know Jada Animations is related. So let's go.
For those of you that are unaware and uninitiated, you're just here because, you know, I react to Oh, man. Dude. I react to basically everything that goes on everywhere in the world.
Oh, okay.
That's obviously not some sort of crazy, parasocial That said, people are flooding my comment sections with
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Crazy,
it's kind of damning evidence.
That said, people are flooding my comment sections with Teen Titans Go references. I don't think you recognize quite how famous I am.
I'm kind of a big deal.
In the
looking ass.
I'm being canceled by toddlers. It's amazing.
Oh, would you look at the time? It's another episode of Guess Who's Getting Cancelled this week. So NuxTaku is a YouTuber who's been under fire for quite a while. I'll be honest,
years, bro.
I have no dogs in this fight. I've got no bias for or against the guy. I personally haven't really...
You know what? I'll say the same. Like even though like we're gonna talk about this situation or whatever, what he's done or said, right? I don't really have anything negative about him personally either. We're just checking people on the internet because, hey, somebody has to do it. And I guess your boy KhunShawn's doing it.
Really ever spoken to him properly before. And what I find really interesting is, like, I don't watch this guy's content. I don't think I've watched a single video, but to be fair, it's not even that I don't enjoy his content. When you're a YouTuber and you've been doing YouTube for so long,
you don't really be watching.
Don't really watch other people's content unless it's like
unless you're a reactor
friend or something like that. So basically, I'm just trying to get the
real
message
shit
across there.
No, what he's saying is real, legitimately. Produce more than you consume. That's what you do as a businessman.
Covering this, I'm neutral. I'm Sweden in World War II.
Let's go.
I'm scrolling on TikTok or something, I'll see a couple of memes, you know, like attacking NuxTaku, but like in the same sense of how people would attack me as well. You know, it'd probably be a clip of Tony Soprano just like fainting, and the caption would be parasitical when the game doesn't have fat farting animals. But the hate that Nux is getting doesn't seem to be kind of a, oh, we're laughing at you, but it's, you know, kind of goes both ways. This is like, no, these people absolutely despise him. And they want him dead. Like,
Holy moly.
Tweets against this guy.
Look, at the end of the day, I get it. You know, NuxTaku is a bit much, and that's putting it lightly. He does not deserve death threats. Okay, there are proper ways to handle situations, especially if you don't like somebody. Like if you don't like them, do what I'm doing. Make a video, be like, "Hey, NuxTaku, I don't like what you're doing. You suck," or something like that. Like I'd rather you say he sucks and say something blasphemous versus saying you're gonna, you know, outright end his existence. I think that's crazy.
Guy, they get over 100,000 likes on Twitter. That is insane numbers.
That's
so I really
a lot.
Just wanted to do a deep dive and understand like why is he getting so much hate? So if you check Nux's main channel, he hasn't uploaded for around a month or so. And then if you go onto his second channel, he does daily swap,
every day,
like, you know, so many people on YouTube do right now. So there's not really anything out of the ordinary there. If you look through the content, you'll see it's mostly just reaction content, which again, it's like, you know, believe me, I'm not going to make the argument that Pyro Live is making leaps and bounds. I'm not doing that. Don't you worry.
What do you say? Garbage?
Garbage. Wait.
Now, the one thing I will admit, though.
It's Pyrocynical? No, this is Pyrocynical. Bro, shout out to Pyrocynical, bro. I again, this is like kind of like NuxTaku. Like I used to watch Pyro. Like this was back before he even did a face reveal. I'm like watching this guy. I'm like, who is this guy? Right? This is Pyrocynical? Oh, that's crazy, bro. Back in the day, we didn't know who Pyro was. He was using like the Five Nights at Freddy's avatar for his profile. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy how time works, bro. Remember, I've been on the platform for over a decade.
definitely has me beat content-wise because I managed to usually get like one slop out a day, usually way too late. When this guy is pumping out like 2 to 3 videos a day.
He's
now,
working.
From what I gather,
That's it. That's rookie
into, like,
numbers.
the dislike ratio and
Try
stuff like that,
6,
even though we
like
know,
your boy.
as I've said in the past, it's kind of proven to be a bit inaccurate because the way that the YouTube dislikes works is it's obviously been completely hidden, but you can use the return
There's
YouTube
other
dislike
things.
plugin. But again, it's inaccurate because it only shows people that actually have the plugin and they interacted with the
Oh,
video. And if they
okay.
interact with the video, it's more inclined that they're going to dislike it. So I mean,
Yeah, makes sense.
Experience.
Wow, people that dislike videos use a dislike plugin, and the only way to see dislikes is if you use the plugin. Damn, that's crazy.
As well, whenever you dislike a video and you see the dislikes are huge, it's not actually as bad as it looks usually. But looking at his recent videos, you can see that the videos he's made reacting to Jaden animation content, they've got very high levels of dislikes. So the main reason that I gather at the minute why Nux is getting so much hate, again, this is hate from the Twitter mob, and that can definitely be overblown quite a lot,
for real.
is Jaden animations. Now, Jaden, she doesn't need any introduction. She basically started off by doing like story time content
she's
on her
awesome.
channel, and she's actually stepped into
And she's a
being, like,
VTuber now.
herself,
Yeah,
especially
shout out
like,
to
streaming
Jaden.
content and stuff. But she
That's
was
the
actually
homie.
in a MrBeast video, which was 50 YouTubers
A
fight
long
for
time
$1 million.
ago. Wait,
and obviously
1 month
each
ago.
YouTuber, because they're already
Wait, what? Oh, I remember when they did the Mr. Beast paintball tournament. That shit was cool too.
minted beyond belief, basically we're going to give the money to a specific charity. And with Jaden, she basically wanted to use the money to help put kids through art college. And there's a whole different drama about that as well. The fact that she was working on her version of appearing in that video to animate all of it, and then the allegations against Mr. Beast came out. And obviously, you know, you could tell that she was not happy about that by some of the tweets that she put out. And then also
let me read this. I love being an animation channel, having to take 2 months to work on a video on the topic because vastly soured within the last 2 months. So awesome. Hey, that's what happens, man. It's just like whenever you are working with anybody else and you're collaborating with somebody else, you are tying your name to theirs. So if you're working with them, everything's cool, everything is fine. But like months later or weeks later or years later, it turns out that they're a PDF file. Well, then everybody's going to be looking at you like, yo, what's going on, Jaden? Like, why are you hanging out with this guy? Right? Totally normal. Hey, look at P. Diddy. You know, perfect example. Everybody that, like, even the Kardashians been talking about, oh, yeah, we used to party with you all the time, right? Back in the day, because everybody wanted to be cool with Diddy. So where's everybody talking about they cool with Diddy now? Where they go? Are they still going to the Diddy party? Like, what's going on, right? So it makes sense, man. You got to be careful who you make your bed with because you're going to have to lay in it if something goes left. But I don't blame Jaden, even though personally I don't know her, right? I would say she seems like a cool, calm, and collected, reasonable, rational person that just likes to draw. And she just ended up hanging out with Mr. Beast because, I mean, Mr. Beast used to be the most loved, popular person in the entire internet, like considering like, what, 3 months ago.
Description in the video itself just saying she does not associate with Mr. Beast like at all, despite being in the competition, doesn't condone any of the behavior or the allegations going around right now. And that really sucks as well, because it's obvious that, you know, when you make these animated storytime videos, they take a while to do. Now, I checked the description of Jaden's videos, and her animation team is massive. It is enormous.
She has an animation team? I thought it was just her.
It still takes time to put this stuff out. Now, from what my CIA analysts are telling me, one of the main reasons that Nux is getting so much hate at the minute is because he reacts to content, which, again, like everyone does that. I literally have my own channel, Pyrocynical TV, where I just react to content and say something every—
Yo, hey, send this to Pyrocynical, bro. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you still making content on the platform. Nope.
5 seconds.
Just put the gun to their head.
Whoa, what you be watching, dog?
Big Chungus. Is that Benny? What have they done to my boy?
Bro,
well, people have seemed to really have a problem with him recently because of his reactions to Jaden's content. What people don't seem to like is the way he's framing the videos, like the titling of the videos. It's not mentioning like Jaden. It's more mentioning how they've done something together, almost acting like it's kind of a collab of sorts. Like, for example, this title here, this is Jaden Animations, and I found out we have ADHD. Or Jaden Animations shows me a cancelled Nintendo game. You know, it's just kind of framing to make it appear that it's like a collab when it's not. It's just a React Andy. And by the way, I am fully aware that I have done very similar things. I'm basically the equivalent.
I mean, it's fun to do it. It's like, yo, like whenever I'm watching a video, sometimes it's like, yo, it's like I'm watching the video with whoever it is that's doing the video. So I've done it as well, right? I'm not pointing fingers like, oh man, that's crazy. Why would you do that? Like, sure, it's fun to do it, but I mean, the way it looks like marketing, right? You're marketing it like it's a collab. I just post a couple videos here and there and say that like, oh yeah, I'm watching this, blah 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 blah. Right? I couldn't even give you an example to be honest, because I don't really do it that often. But yeah.
The clickbait god. You know those videos that I called like the best game you've never played? It's probably a lie because like someone's played it. I mean, all right, you got some great examples here, right? If you look at Pyrocynical and type in PewDiePie, I don't know why. I had some weird obsession with making videos on him, probably because I'm a little leech, but you've got like, you know, answering for PewDiePie.
I
Why
remember.
does everyone hate PewDiePie?
Yes, I remember.
PewDiePie stop stealing my content.
Yes, I remember. Yes, I totally remember this.
Response to PewDiePie. I was pretty much a complete vulture for content and pretty much still am. So, you know, some of the video titles
is what it is, dog.
Actually pretty funny though. Like one of them here where Jaden was talking about her 10-year anniversary on YouTube and he titled it, "Goodbye, Jaden. I had a great 10 years on YouTube. All things end."
What the
like
what kind of title is that?
Jaden would be reacting to him quitting YouTube.
Yeah,
there was
for real.
This one viral meme that was doing rounds on TikTok and then it got shared on Twitter of going through a bunch of Nux's thumbnails. Okay. And the punchline for each one would basically be him self-inserting with someone saying, "and Bumblebee."
Bumblebee! And Bumblebee!
Okay.
And Bumblebee!
So this is the
Apparently
Teen
that's meant to
Titan
be
Go.
a bit with Teen Titans Go.
I
Apparently
haven't watched it.
One
Yeah.
character called Bumblebee. So the entire running gag
She
was
looked
just
good.
him saying Teen Titans.
And Bumblebee!
Now, apparently, he said he was going to do a video, like, addressing this huge drama situation, but that never ended up happening. And I'll be honest, like, I do think, like, out of all the dramas I've seen on YouTube, this is, like, the biggest nothing burger. So,
Okay, cool.
unsurprisingly, I wasn't really worried if a response video would come out or not, because, again, it's just, like, basically
Who cares?
funny self-insert meme. But there have been clips of him on stream going around, basically, him saying that he just understands that a lot of people on the internet do absolutely despise him.
Yeah,
The
100%.
comments are flooded. For those of
Bro,
you that
I'm
are
not gonna lie. Like Nux, he should know why, right? I hope he's not playing the victim. Like, oh, why do people not like me? Like, bro, do you not see the shenanigans you be participating in? Like, remember what you did with V Shoujo? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a track record, bro. And when you have a track record, of course, people gonna remember this and they're gonna spread it around, bro. There's a reason why people don't like him. Then again, there's also a reason why people do like him. And if you like NuxTaku, I'd like you to leave a comment below why you like NuxTaku. Not to flame you or anything, like legitimately over here on my channel, bro. Like if I say, hey, tell me why you like something, I legitimately want to know your perspective. And that's all it is. I might not agree with it, might not even like it, which is rare, right? Usually it's just like, it is what it is. Like that's just how I am. So yeah, tell me if you do like NuxTaku, why? Is it because he's edgy? Is it because other people don't like him, so it makes you want to like him? Like the underdog type of story? Let me know in the comments below.
unaware and uninitiated, you're just here because, you know, I react to I react to basically everything that goes on everywhere in the world, and it's obviously not some sort of crazy parasocial That said, people are flooding my comment sections with Teen Titans Go references. People saying, "and Bumblebee." Bro, I'm being canceled by toddlers. It's amazing.
Bro, you're not being canceled.
One of the reasons why I wanted to make this video, because again, I said
just
earlier,
joking on you.
I don't really know Nux that much. I've never had any bad experiences with the guy, but he's someone I don't watch any of his content either. But like I said earlier, I just don't really watch that many YouTubers unless it's like friends and stuff nowadays. But it is just weird to see a situation where, from an outsider, it almost seems like the hate memes made against the creator have become bigger than the creator themselves.
Yeah, that's
and then,
crazy.
of course, the fated event happened where Jaden uploaded her animation talking about, you know, winning the Mr. Beast $1 million competition. And then already you had people memeing on it straight away. It's like, why is Jaden hiding that she and NuxTaku won the challenge together? Sad face. And then Midas saying, I can't wait to see how NuxTaku rips 70k. 70k. Midas, I love you. I know you're a player, Andy, but 70k.
That's crazy.
Get so many likes. That's wild. Midas, I do want to say,
and that's exactly what happens when you're on that platform, right? If you're constantly on that platform, which is why people end up being chronically online or chronically on Twitter. I mean, the more you're on that shit, the more engagement you get, which gives you more dopamine, which keeps you on the platform, which ends up making you like one of those weirdos that can't separate the difference between online and real life because they're always online.
Brief off chance that you're watching this video, please God tell me that you have Twitter monetization turned on.
Yeah, I would hope
if not,
so.
Elon is just basically making free money out of you.
I mean, Elon makes free money off a lot of people.
There were people that were like even preemptively making the Jaden animation and NuxTaku thumbnail,
Damn.
you know, to like just give it to him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Since we all know it's coming, I think I just make the thumbnail and title it for him, so he can put in even less effort.
For
and
real.
The same guy,
and that's
Salty,
funny.
he ended up doing like an update when Nux actually put the thumbnail out.
Funny.
And, you know, again, no hate to Nux, Nux, but they
No,
do look
like,
very
bro, like, legitimately, bro, y'all are doing the job for him. I mean, I mean, I can't even be mad at this point, right? It's like, you guys know NuxTaku is full of BS. So it's like, let's indulge in the BS and have fun doing it. I mean, hey, go for it.
similar, and the fact that the guy made it as a meme to like clown on him, and it looks so similar anyway.
Yeah, for
Again,
real.
I've said this loads of times. I don't want people to get
It's
it
a
twisted
formula.
or anything like that. I don't think NuxTaku should be cancelled, but also I
No.
do think the clowning on him, to an extent, is kind of funny. I think that's one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this, because overall it's more of like kind of a light-hearted story with the most inflated quotation marks imaginable. I say light-hearted like when you tell your mate to kill themselves on Discord and then they reply saying it's heartwarming. Now obviously Nux is fully aware that there is like a huge hate mob against him at the minute. He has actually addressed the whole you know, me and Jaden kind of thing, saying that it's getting cancelled.
I'm being cancelled by toddlers.
Bro,
It's amazing.
Nux thinks he's always canceled.
He even acknowledges the Bumblebee
That
references.
said, people are flooding my
Yes, bro. How many times we're gonna reuse the same footage?
To wrap up the video.
Who's your
and say a
editor?
bunch of useless nonsense, but somehow it still kept going even after that. So as you know, and as you may have seen, a lot of people have Chrome extensions that change the thumbnails of videos. Like for example, a very popular one called the Mr. Beastify Chrome extension, which is not aged that well due to recent allegations.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Basically, just get a selfie of Mr. Beast in your thumbnail. And then one person had the genius idea and basically tweeted out browser extensions that take every YouTube video starting with I and replaces it with we and adds NuxTaku in the thumbnail. And again, 80,000 likes. Holy. And then someone replied and came out with a NuxTaku Chrome extension,
well, there it is.
which you can download right now. Apparently it's not available
I
on
mean, overall, I would say this is an absolute win when it comes to marketing for NuxTaku, because all these people, yeah, they're clowning on him, but hey, they're boosting up his numbers. They're boosting up his appearance in the algorithm. They're making this guy bigger than what he is. It's literally all of you guys. Is like, if you don't like him, I mean, you might be the reason why he's succeeding. So just food for thought. I mean, I personally don't mind. Like, it is what it is. Like, I already said what I think about Nux. I don't think he's the greatest guy, but I haven't had a conversation with him. You know, I don't hate him or dislike him. I'd like to have a conversation just to see how it goes. But overall, man, like, if anybody's going to get mad at Nux, you guys are getting mad at yourself because you're making him popular.
Firefox, though, unlucky. And to people on Linux, it'll probably be available in 7 decades. And if you go into the overview
Who
of
uses
this plugin,
Linux?
it wasn't cap. It takes every single YouTube video starting with I and replaces it with we, and then adds NuxTaku into
You
the
coders
thumbnail.
are really
it also
creative.
works with me, my, and mine, etc.
That's
So
cool.
then obviously people started running wild with that plugin. You add stuff like, you know, we play doors again, like it's a collab with queso. And then people started doing double damage by stacking the Mr. Beast plugin with the NuxTaku one. So
Oh, damn.
Germa clips that we force our non-viewer Andy friends to watch.
Oh,
now, that's
man.
pretty much where it concludes. Nux hasn't responded, and he doesn't really need
He doesn't
to, I
need
feel,
to.
And Jaden hasn't responded like she
Jaden
needs
shouldn't.
to. Again, this is such... I feel that this is such a non-drama. It's just one of those
It's not a
situations
drama.
where
It's just
like,
a thing.
it's kind of funny to look at from a distance and go, haha, Lamau.
That's crazy.
He said we instead of I. That's funny. I think what's happened is Jaden has an enormous fan base, right?
Of course.
Especially with people on Twitter that are in that
He's
kind of, like,
beloved.
art community and stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel that they've now only just recently discovered who Nux is, when in reality he's been doing this for years. Like, for example, 2 years ago, Ludwig and I summarized the Johnny Depp trial. It's not Ludwig and you, like you're reacting to Ludwig. And then there's another one, Penguin Z0 and I hate this anime cringe. And then
But he ended up getting the collab with Penguin Zero. So overall, I would think this is a great this is a marketing genius right here, bro. He was able to fake it so much until he actually made it, bro.
another one here, Umberville and I destroy Sniper Wolf. Again, it's just the way that he titles videos. It's not really like a bad thing. And again, it's like... I'm not making this video to say clickbait is le bad, because I would be the biggest hypocrite on earth. Like, there was even one person on Twitter basically saying that they filed a report on Nux's YouTube account, reporting it as sexual content and harassment.
Yeah, you're taking it too far. There it is. Like, if you wanted to report him for, you know, I don't know, misleading, right, clickbait, because you can report for clickbait, sure. Like, sure, but sexual or whatever, like, bro, like, I don't, and that's the point bro, that's the part that be like pissing me off, because y'all be legitimately having some type of leverage or some type of case, but then y'all go out and y'all just do the most stupid stuff, bro. Like, you legitimately could report him for, I just had it, bro, false advertisement or whatever, like faking the thumbnail and the title, right? You're thinking, clickbait, sorry. Whenever I'm like, bro, whenever like, because the internet be like confusing me, bro. Like y'all legitimately be having the chance to put somebody you're the type of people to figure out who killed Tupac and then just talk about, oh yeah, man, it's crazy that he did it, but not say who did it. Like you figured it out, like, but you just don't put it all together, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. And maybe it's not for me to
a
get.
non-consenting person. And when it reaches that
Oh
point, I
my
think it's like,
gosh.
okay, we need to just take a break from the internet
For
for a minute.
real.
Okay, if
Yes.
you want to laugh at the Sans Undertale man for saying people are in the video that aren't, that's fine, fair enough. But stuff like that is like, holy reach. And what kind of video is it without a Breaking Bad reference? This actually reminds me
You're
of the time
goddamn
where
right.
Walter is having a breakdown to Jesse, talking about who's going to get a share of the cut.
And then genius. Huh?
I don't know.
You don't know. You know why you don't know? Because you don't
You
think.
think
That's why.
it's why.
You don't
You
think. You
don't
never
think.
figured out how to think, did you, Pinkman?
I said I was sorry. I just need my half of the money.
Hey
I
man,
love
get this
rewatching
off,
Breaking Bad. It is
boy.
actually
Copyright,
it's like an
crazy.
SNL bit because Bryan Cranston like used to be a comedy actor, you know, like Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah,
and stuff
Malcolm in
like
the
that.
Middle.
Like almost theater level. And it's like if you watch any of his performances now, it's like you could actually add a laughter track afterwards.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, I know this is like the most non-drama of all time. I just think it's overall just a huge nothing
Yeah,
burger.
because I remember Pyro got big because he would talk about drama all the time.
The only reason I really wanted to talk about it is because, like, I don't know why. I don't know what is up with the algorithm, but when I'm scrolling on Twitter or TikTok, I would just constantly see memes ribbing on Nux.
We? Who's we?
Who's we?
There is no we.
But yeah, what am I going to call the video? The NuxTaku situation is insane. Oh, God. I hate the YouTube algorithm so much. You know what we should do? We should go back to, like, you remember when we had, like, the older videos, like the Leafy rant, the H3
Oh
H3
my
rant?
gosh, bro. You're really taking it back to OG YouTube for real, bro. This is back when I was in high school type shit.
You just said, like,
Yeah.
word and then rant. Well, what happened to that, bro? What happened to that? What happened to MLG videos?
Bro.
Everyone on YouTube fell off.
Bro, everybody fell off but me, head ass. All right, bro. That was Pyro Cynical. All right, man. Yeah, like that was a cool video. Yeah, this came from the Discord. They were talking about how NuxTaku has like been weird or something like that, right? But I mean, bro, it's NuxTaku. Like, bro, I remember when NuxTaku was getting canceled and I was on his side type shit because he was getting canceled for some BS. But then he started doing more BS to where it was like, bro, you can't even defend this guy. So if you're defending NuxTaku, I mean, cool. I personally don't care. I'm just interested to wonder why. Why is NuxTaku your Kami Yoshi? I have no idea. So let me know in the comments below. It's your boy KhunShawn. Yeah, this is a cool video. It's nice to see Pyro again. I haven't seen this man legitimately in years. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Y'all have a good night. Peace.